Good morning. It's the 21st of January, Sunday. Just come back from walking the dogs and just turning my thoughts about what to plant. My onions are up, I'll show you those in a minute. And I think I'm going to put in some broad beans in pots, in seed trays rather, and possibly peas. Yeah, some peas. Anyway, I'll turn you round so you can see what I've got. These are the peas I sowed on the 27th of December. They're leaning a bit because they've been on the bedroom windowsill up until this morning. They'll soon straighten up. And I've sorted out some broad bean seed. I've got about 40 seeds there. That's the dwarf Sutton. I don't know what these were. There's no label on the packet, but I'll put them in anyway. So I better get filling up a seed tray with compost. I've had the compost warming up in the house, and well, that's it really. I've had the compost warming up in the house. If it wasn't warm, I'd use warm water to water it, to warm it up a bit, give the seeds a good chance. And oh, exciting news! Our allotments have been taken over by a new manager. The lady who used to look after them has retired, so he was trying to work out what was what over there. And I had a meeting with him a week ago, and he's given me an extra strip. The person who has that strip, I'll show you later, or tomorrow. I think I'll probably go with the allotments tomorrow. I've got like 2 strips, and then there was somebody else's strip, and another 2 strips, and I've been given that one in the middle, so I've got a complete row of strips. Wonderful news. Just water this a bit and let it soak through, and I'll do another tray for the peas. Good morning, girls. Everybody all right? They're happier now. The weather's a bit warmer. We've had really heavy frosts for quite some time, and they don't like it, and because their water gets frozen in the morning, so they haven't got anything to drink. We've got to go in and break the ice. Right, just do a tray for the peas. This is the Sutton. This is, I definitely know what this is. Putting them in edgeways so they don't rot. So this end I've got 31 Sutton so I definitely know what they are. And this end, these are the unknown ones. Maybe I had them as a free gift sometime. I can't remember where these came from. I've got the label in. So I've got a question mark on there to show which ones these are. The nice thing about having all the extra space at the allotment is more, well, I'm just putting a whole packet of seeds. It's wonderful. Even before I had the allotments, I just used to have the area around the garden, and I hardly ever used a full packet of seeds. I'd have packets of seeds for years because I just didn't have the space to use them. But it's fun to be able to have so much room to grow everything I want to. Right. Just cover these up a bit more, and I'll do the peas and take them upstairs for them to germinate on the bedroom windowsill. It's above a radiator, so it's nice and warm up there. As soon as they've germinated, like I've done with the onions now, I'll bring them out into the conservatory to harden them off a bit. And these can go out then. I used to put them in earlier than this, but last year I lost them in the really bad frost that we had. So that's why I'm doing it this way, to skip all the severe weather, and then when they go out I can usually put a bit of fleece or something over them to keep them warm. Right. That's those done. Next, peas. Peas in. Meteor. And labelled. Hopefully that will give everything a head start from little animals that want to eat everything. Right, let's go and get these in the warm now. While I was in the mood for sowing, I went and had a look at my wall planner, and I have some leek seed, so I'm going to multi-sow some leeks. I love leeks. Can't get enough of leeks. And now I have the space, I can grow tons of leeks. Right, I've got two varieties here, Musselburgh and Tornado. So I'll do about 3 seeds to a cell, and I'll do half a tray of each. 1 tray of leeks. I've actually sown more than 3 to a cell, especially with the Musselburgh. The seed packet said sow before year end 2023. So it's got 2 chances, and I can get fresh seed another time. And that end is the Tornado. Good morning, it's Monday the 22nd of January, and I'm in the shed because it's a bit too windy for filming, so I might just have to film stuff and put some music over the top of it later. But I'm just going to get some compost, homemade compost, take it over the allotment, and go and survey the situation over there. Now I've got my extra strip, which is fantastic news. So I think it's about 4 foot by 24, the same as the other strips. So I'm chuffed to bits with that. So I'll go and see what is happening in the compost heap. Nice. That's looking good. Well, I just put the door back on the compost and wander over to the allotment. Right, we're here. It might actually be a bit too windy for filming, but we'll give it a go anyway. This is where my garlic is, and that's my plot. It has been now over a year. Same with that one. And then down here, that's my strip as well. And I took over looking after that one for Pat in the almshouses. But now I've been granted this one. Fantastic news. Just makes it so much easier to have the 5 all in a row. That means I can maybe put fresh fruit bushes down in that one. And yeah, got more room for loads of stuff. Fabulous. Roll on the growing season. Right, well, first of all, I'll just sort of out a few weeds and rake it over a bit, and then I'll put the compost on that bed. I think because I put organic matter on the beds, my original beds, I think I'll concentrate on getting organic matter on this one, because I had nothing to do with this one last year, and I know he didn't put any organic matter into it at all. So I'll prepare that one ready for the growing season. To rain for a bit, so I had to stop what I was doing and put the camera away. So we're back onto it now. Okay, so just taken out a few weeds and raked it over a bit. It's in far better state than when I took on these other beds, actually. The guy who had this bed before, when he heard I was quite interested in it last year, suddenly he decided to come and start doing something about it. But no, definitely this year he's given it up, which is good news for me. So I've just got some weeds for my compost bin. Still haven't found the lid to my compost bin. So luckily I've got this piece of rubber that I'm going to keep on it as a lid. So I think I'll go home and have a bit of lunch now, and then come back with another barrow load of compost after dinner. Compost bin sorted out, and I've dug up some celeriac. They're not very big, but every time I come over I'll take a few home with me, because I want to put manure on here ready for the asparagus when it comes up. And happy with that today. Good. Just come home for a second load, and that's it. I've probably got enough in this compost bin to do that whole bed, the whole new bed that I've got in the allotment, and that's great because the other bins need turning, so That'll be perfect. That's about half that bed covered in homemade compost. Maybe there's not enough in the bin for the whole bed, but I'll see how far we get. I can always top it up with a bit of shop bought manure, but I'm not going to do any more today. I'll leave that bit of weeding until another day. I'm going to root out that raspberry, because the raspberries just, I don't know, they root everywhere. So that's it for my Monday gardening on the 22nd of January. My wheelbarrow handles are broken, and if I tip it upside down so it doesn't fill with water, the inside of the handles just fill up with water. So I kind of mended it with these silicone cup type things they use for microwaving eggs, I think it was. I never used them anyway, so that's what I'm mending this with. That'll keep the rain out. I've given the celeriac a bit of a clean up. They're not very big, but collectively they'll make a meal. I'll just store those in the fridge till I need them. Chickens are very happy today. They've had a clean out and some new bedding, and they're loving it. They look very cosy. Aren't you good girls? Yeah. And even though they're not producing eggs at the moment still, at least they're producing manure for the garden. It all goes on the compost heap. It's so mild today. We've had freezing temperatures last week. I was sat in the conservatory with a fire going all day for days last week. And it's been so wet, and I often lose, every year, I lose my gardening mojo in December, January, and just don't feel like doing anything. It's mostly the weather, and it's dark and it's miserable, but now, today, well, yesterday I got some seeds sown, today I've got some compost on the garden, and I've got my mojo back. It's going to rain again tomorrow, so we'll see what happens then. But I think we're going to go for a trip to the garden centre this week. See what I can seeds I can purchase. There's only actually about 3 seeds that I actually need, but you never know. I might find something else to buy, and plus we'll probably need more manure. I'll probably get bagged manure. Anyway, till next time, see you.